fantastic, guys. Great. Hello and welcome from GIC. We're really happy that you are joining us today for our little Skype discussion. So just to clarify again, we will answer your questions. You will be able to start typing your questions now. And just please make sure that you mute your microphones just so that we have less feedback here and so I can't hear myself, ideally. But otherwise, if you just want to start typing your questions. Okay, so I should probably also introduce who else is with me here. So my name is Alessia. I've been the one who's been sending you messages via Skype. And we also have one of our students here whose name is James, and he is a former BLSS student as well, so he's here to tell you all about his experience. And then we have one of our BLSS tutors here as well, and his name is Panos. And if you have some more specific questions, there will also be other staff members that are jumping in and out of this chat potentially, but that depends on your questions. So we'll start with the first question. Is the tap water drinkable? Do you want to answer this question, James?
I'll give it a try. Yes, I suppose the tap water is drinkable. We drink it everywhere. Don't try it in London.
Yeah. Yes.
We have very clean tap water in Scotland, actually.
So that's very good. I will continue with some questions that have been submitted before the chat. So the first question would be, may I know the course schedule for the orientation week? Now, this is quite a specific question. Actually, you will receive your timetables on Monday. And you will get further information regarding that then. So if you could please hold off with any question regarding that until then, that would be really great. So Monday, next week Monday, is the day for you to find out what's happening during orientation week. Now, the second question is, I just want to double check if the actual course starts on the 21st. Yes, but you will have to be here before that for your induction week. Yeah, we just had another comment here as well. Like, there's still somebody who has not muted their microphone. Okay. Okay. Does anybody, can you please turn your microphone off? Or I will type it as well, so maybe the person will understand. Okay, like I said, if you are missing something here just now, don't worry. We are recording all of this and we will be able to share that link with you afterwards, okay? So please just continue to listen and hopefully we'll get this sorted. Now the next question would be, do I need formal attire to wear to school or for presentations? Do you want to?
Would you go for it?
No, you can wear jeans and casual clothing. Yes.
Yeah.
No requirement to wear suits or smart dress.
Yeah, that's great. Of course, we want to encourage you to bring some traditional clothing though, to show off. So you don't need to wear it to class, but we certainly want to see it maybe in some of our cultural events where you can show off your own culture and you can teach us a little bit more. So feel free to bring it with you, because there will be occasions where you might be able to wear that. But you do not need to wear it to class.
He had a question before that, actually.
Yeah. Okay, so we'll check some of your live questions. Oh,
details of the first
Yeah,
one.
there's another one.
Before that, details
Could you
of
tell me?
okay, so the next question is, how much do you spend on groceries each month, roughly?
what's his name? Ziad,
Yeah.
that's a general or that's a specific question. It depends on what you actually like, but it also depends on the store you're going to shop. Per week, I don't know. I'd spend like around 30, depending on what you like to eat. Yes, you could shop close to the unis. There's Morrison's, which is a big supermarket. So that could be a bit cheaper than normal supermarkets. Yeah. There's also an Aldi, but it's in Maryhill. You'll get to know the places once you get here.
And did you find it quite easy to get to know the places?
Yeah, it was. The uni gives you maps and they help you out, and as well as you get to learn or you get to know people here. Then people live in different areas. You can talk and discuss of different prices and places to go. So get to know friends when you get here.
Yeah.
It'll help you.
Okay. It's just because Zara's asking for Tesco. Do you ever go to Tesco as well?
Yeah, I go to Tesco's. I have two Tesco's close to my flat.
Yeah.
But then the express Tesco's, so they're a bit pricey.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So if you want to go there, if you really need to get something, then go to
Yeah.
Tesco's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so just to explain, at Tesco, you can get really big supermarkets of Tesco, but you can also have smaller ones. And as James said, there's another supermarket that is called Morrison's. And this is a bigger supermarket, so they usually have a lot more offers, and it's just a bit cheaper for you to buy things there. How about student discounts?
Supermarkets don't have student discounts, but they have offers. So you can get like 2 salmons for £3.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you like beers, you can get a case of beers for cheap.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you get offers.
Okay,
Yes.
that's great.
You had a question for
Another one.
first week. That one.
Okay, so can you tell us a little bit more about the first week here at GSC?
I go for it?
Yeah, uh-huh.
Ah, okay. I'll give you a reference to my first week. My first week was it was good. It was all about getting to know the students, the uni, some of your heads of departments, and the best part of it is that we had like an orientation, like something like a lunch. I don't know exactly what to call it, which is really good because we got to play games, and that was the best way to get to know people. I actually met one of my best friends who've been friends till today on that day. So it's a good way to actually get to know your classmates.
Fantastic, great. So the next question is, do I have to arrive on the 14th of September, or can I be late for one day or two? We generally say no to that because it's very important that students arrive on the 14th of September. It's quite a strict timetable so that we need to adhere to, so it is very good. Of course, if there are any circumstances that prevent you from being here on the 14th, then you need to let us know. So that we can record your name and then we're aware of that. But like I said, this should really only be in exceptional circumstances that you have to arrive after the 14th of September. Especially since we actually make sure that we pick up students on the weekend before from the airport as well, so we really support you once you arrive here in Glasgow. So if you can make it on the 12th or on the 13th of September ready to start GIC on the 14th, then that would be great. But like I said, just let us know. You can reply to one of Melanie's emails and let her know if you need to be late. Okay? Okay, so there's another question that we got sent before this chat, and this is what date are the students allowed to move into the dorm or into the accommodation? I'll just answer that as well. So you will, at the earliest date will be the 12th of September, so that's the Saturday before registration starts. If you're living in student accommodation, so in the Globe or for example in Franklin Point, you will not be able to move in any earlier than the 12th of September. So please remember that. If you do arrive earlier than that, then that's okay, but you will need to arrange for your own accommodation. So for example, in a hotel, or maybe you know a friend somewhere here, you need to arrange that for yourself. But in your student accommodation, you're allowed to move in on the 12th of September. Okay, so I can see there's quite a lot of questions now coming in. Okay, so the question is, I'll arrive in Glasgow on the 5th of September. Can you pick me up on the 12th from the hotel I'll be staying at? No, unfortunately we cannot, especially because we'll all be busy to actually be at the airport to pick up the students from there. But we can certainly help you find a way from your hotel to your accommodation. So we can advise you on taxis, or you might actually be living quite close to the student accommodation, so you might not actually have it that far. So that's not a problem. Zia, because I can just tell you after this session, I'll just write you a personal message and just explain what you'll be able to do. Maybe you can tell us which hotel you're staying in, and then we can give you some advice on that. Great. Will there be any special events during the orientation week? And do our parents need to attend as well? Yes. So there will be a lot of different events happening during the first week. Like I said, you will find out more over the next few weeks about this, and I think some of it should maybe be a little bit of a surprise, so we don't really want to tell you too much. But like James said, we do try and get students to meet each other quite a lot and really have a focus on that you get to know the university and the things that are happening at the university as well. So just be really excited and look forward to a great first week. And your parents need to attend as well. Sure, if your parents want to come, then they are more than welcome to do so. Let me just double check if we already taken registers for the parents event. Yeah, I can reply to your email. Yes, so again, my colleague Melanie, who sends out all the lovely emails to you, if you just reply to one of our emails and let her know if your parents are coming and how many people that will include, and then we will have arrangements for your parents as well, what they can do during the first week. So everybody's welcome. Okay, so the next question, is it raining heavily in Glasgow as usual? Do you want to answer that?
No, that's a rumor. Glasgow, the weather is beautiful. It's the best. But it's really good. You'll adapt to it. It doesn't rain heavy, it just drizzles. So it's not something that will stop you from leaving your house. Yeah. You just get a warm jacket, dress well, and you'll do great.
Fantastic. Okay, now a very specific question. Does Glasgow have a lot of EDM festivals and concerts? Do you know?
EDM?
EDM
Yeah.
is a specific type of music. It's like electronic music.
Oh.
Okay, yes, so Glasgow does have quite a big scene in electronic music, but not so much in festivals. The festival season is kind of over now. It will start again next year. There is one big festival that's happening here in Scotland, which is called Tea in the Park.
Yeah.
You might have heard of that, so that's quite a really popular festival. And down obviously in England you get quite a lot of them. There is a London version of the Electric Daisy Festival, the one that usually happens in the US, and I think that's coming up, but that's pretty much the end of the season. So unfortunately, you'll have to wait until next year for this to start again. But you find other things to do here, like in terms of clubs and where you will be able to go to and to listen to that kind of music. Some of our staff members really like it as well, so you can talk to us about it. Do we have an entrance exam? Do you remember?
No, we didn't have an entrance exam. No, it's all good and it's a way to learn. You won't be stressed out. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So maybe you can tell us, do you still remember maybe what you did in your first week of classes? What was it like?
Oh, yeah. My first week of classes, it was getting to know what I'm going to learn, getting to know the classes, because the college really tries to take you out to the universities to different classes. So at first it'll be kind of tricky getting to know your classes. So the first few weeks will be getting to know where you go, what you're learning, who's going to teach you. It's nothing too complex.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So just what you would expect. Okay, great. Okay, we'll just wait for a few more questions to come in. I can see that some of you are typing. Okay, in September, what kind of clothes do people wear? You're the student. You know.
Okay, it depends where you come from. So if you come from a really hot country, like I did, you'd probably want to dress a bit warmer because it'd be kind of a shock. But once you get to know the place, if you come from a cooler place, you just wear a t-shirt. It'll still be good. Yeah.
Yeah, so I think you get the idea of what James is trying to say. You do need to have clothing that suits any kind of weathers to come to Glasgow.
Oh yeah.
The best way to dress, I think, is I say always like is to dress like an onion. A lot of layers because you can take them off or you can take them on to be warm or cold. So that's maybe something to remember. Do we have access to a gym? Do you go to the gym, James?
So you get the uni. I don't know if the prices went up. Actually, the uni has upgraded the gym now, which will, when you come here, look really good. It usually costs £15 per week per month, but for Glasgow uni it's 60 per year. But £15 per month is a real good price for such a gym. So yes, they do offer gym facilities.
Yeah, so as James has just said, they actually, I think, doubled the size of the gym just now. So, and there's also an external, an external facility with big football pitches of different kinds. So, yeah, GU is very popular for its sports. There's also a lot of clubs that you can join, like sports clubs for any kind of sports that you can think of. So, yeah, so you can join all of that. I believe that some of this information will also already be available on the VLE page about the sports and clubs and societies. If not, you will definitely hear about it in your orientation week.
Yeah, it coincides with Glasgow Uni.
Yeah, exactly. A friend of mine who will take financial economics wanted to know if she could change her major. So this is now where our other colleague Donald, who's been patiently sitting here, will answer that question.
Yes, as long as you're doing the right modules, you can change your program. If your course change means a complete change of your GIC course, you need to do it in the first 2 weeks, otherwise it's too late.
Okay. So I hope everybody heard that. Like I said, if not, you're always welcome to watch the video afterwards to replay some of the bits that you might have not heard as well. Will there be an electronic kettle at the accommodation? Did you live in student accommodation? No. Okay, so no, there will be a kettle in your kitchen. But you're not allowed to have any electronic like kettles or rice cookers in your actual room. So there will be a kettle in the kitchen of your accommodation, and that should really do it, I think.